Tiger style.
Tiger style. What's up, fish tank people? FishtankTV.com. Dustin's Fish Tanks ain't nothing to bringing it to you on a Sunday, baby. How's everybody doing? Hope you had an awesome week. Hope you're excited about the week ahead. Hope you're excited about me bringing it to you Tiger style today. That's our little Wu-Tang Clan chopping heads. Excited to be bringing you this video. Okay, listen. On Friday, I asked the Dustin's Facebook fan page, what should I do? Should I do Red Flame Tetras or should I do Red Tiger Lotus? 20-1 people wanted Red Tiger Lotus. This is for the people, folks. This is for the fish tank people, all right? Look, Red Tiger Lotus, Nymphaea, that's how you pronounce it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. They're from West Africa. They come from slow-moving streams. Look, those of you that have read the Dustin's Dirty Tank Guide know that old Dirty Dustin, this is one of my Dirty Dustin's must-have plants in a plant. And why is it a must-have in a dirty tank? Because it's a heavy root feeder. Look at the roots on this sucker, right? The roots on these plants are insane. And I just got these in, by the way. These roots are ridiculous on this plant here, okay? Heavy root feeder. I was reading somewhere something about their roots send out this toxic stuff and harm other plants. I'm calling BS on that, all right? I've kept them in here with a bunch of different plants doing just fine, including a Cribusteriana right next to it. They're all doing fine and well. I think it's just people not feeding their plants appropriately enough at the roots of the plants, and they are a heavy root feeder, okay? So note that. I'm not saying you can't grow it without dirt. I'm just saying they do a heck of a lot better with dirt, okay? Also, this plant does not need high light if it has good substrate, good nutrients at its roots. So you can get away with it in lower light. Personally, I don't run it with a lot of CO2, but when I want to give it a boost, I blast them with my own Dustin's Plant Boosting Hair Algae Killer. People are loving this stuff. Check out the reviews on it. Gets them a nice bright red, hits them with that liquid CO2, just pow, and they go nuts with it, okay? A quick note about this plant, they want to grow to the surface, okay? You can see here this photo of it, a lotus in my 125 doing this, and consequently, it stops sending off runners at the lower part of it. A note on this, in Diana Wallstead's great book, The Ecology of the Planet Aquarium, she talks exhaustively about the aerial advantage. I'll also have a section on it in my new algae guide. Coming out later this month, been busting my butt on it. But basically, when the lotus hits the surface, the plant can run fully turbocharged with all of the readily available CO2 at in the atmosphere versus the lower CO2 levels that are drastically less amounts of CO2 in the water column, okay? So you can see, I'm actually just going to pick up here and show this. Down here, I keep this, I keep my lotus trimmed. I don't let anything hit the surface. Those are trying back there. And it's running under, I guess, higher light than I have in my 125. So, you know, I keep it down here, but look, it's got all kinds of babies coming off. I mean, there's them in there. It's next to an Usteriana right there. There's my Crenum natans. But you can see all these little babies just popping off in here. So, yeah, give it a lot of iron in its substrate. You can keep it in lower light if you've got a dirted tank or you're feeding it well. And it's just an awesome plant. So, trim it with it before it gets to the surface. There's my Epistogramma Bytaniana and some baby lotus. So if you like what I'm doing, subscribe. I'm going to be at the Aquatic Experience in Schaumburg, Illinois on November 7th, so definitely check that out. Yeah, Algae Guide comes out later this month. I'm real jacked about that. Everybody make it an awesome week and tank on. Later.